What it do, baby? It's your boy Enrico, and I'm back again. This time, can I holler at y'all about the New York Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets coming to agreement to trade star guard MIKAL Bridges from Brooklyn to Madison Square Garden to join his former college teammates Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, and Josh Hart to complete the Nova Knicks, man. They did it. The Knicks landed MIKAL Bridges, and it was a blockbuster trade, y'all. The Nets traded MIKAL Bridges and a 2026, I believe, second round pick to the Knicks for 5 first round picks in total, including 4 unprotected draft picks from the Brooklyn Nets. Which is we gonna get into some of the details on that. I don't think all those picks were their picks, but the Brooklyn Nets was really willing and dealing trying to set themselves up for the future. So they traded 4 first round picks unprotected and including another one protected that was, I believe, Oklahoma City's pick or another team's pick. And they also traded Bogdanovich and I think another second round pick. But it's a blockbuster deal for the Knicks. First of all, let me get to the Knicks. I like it. I love it for the Knicks. MIKAL Bridges he's a New York Knick, a Tom Thibodeau type of player. He's a two-way player. He's a good shooter. He knows how to play winning basketball. He's proven it in the college level and in the NBA level. I really feel like the Suns kind of undervalued him, and they really should have probably kept him and never chased KD. You know what I'm saying? But that was a different story for another day. And Bridges, like, he might not be a superstar per se, but like I say, he's a winning player. He's a piece that if you have a certain type of team, you have certain pieces to the puzzle, you add him to it, he can definitely put you over the top. He plays with winning intangibles. He's not a high usage guy, but he learned to be a high usage guy or be quote unquote the guy. So he got a taste of that. He knows how to play that role. He has talent to be a certain level of effective in that role, but he's not a superstar talent. He doesn't have that type of traits. We all know that. But if you put him next to a guy like Brunson, even though I don't love Julius Randle, I mean, we're going to see what they do with OG if they bring him back. We're going to see what they do with Hartenstein. Both those guys are free agents. Both those guys are definitely being highly sought off after, especially Hartenstein, because, it's not easy to find quality bigs in the league right now, and he's definitely one of them. And I heard OKC is hot for him, a couple other teams. OG wants a lot of money. He's talking like 30-something a year. And, usually he would be worth that to me, but his injury history is very scary. It's very, very scary. So that's the only thing that's having me cause the pause. To be honest, I feel like he's too wound up. Like, I don't know if he's just naturally big boned and like that. He's just, or he's just very muscular bound off of working out. But he needs to like lose some of that muscle mass and do more flexible yoga type of workouts and get his muscles more loose and elasticated instead of being so wound up and so muscular and tight and bulky. Like, he's so strong. He reminded me of Brian Arapaho from the Washington Redskins back in the day. He kept tearing his biceps like every other fucking year. And I kept saying he's just too swole up. Like, he needs to stretch and do like muscle loosening exercises, that fucking calisthenics shit, that Tom Brady shit. And that shit worked, man. I'm telling you, Tom Brady lasted that long he did doing that type of stuff, man. These dudes too muscle bound. Like, OG, you're strong as fuck. You're not going to get weaker. Just lose a little bit of weight, lose some of that muscle, like get a little more looser, and I guarantee you're going to be more healthy. Guarantee. Anyway, so the Knicks in a great position, man. Shout out to the Knicks. They put they had 11 first round picks until I think 2031 maybe. They had like 11 first round picks. And now, they traded 4 of them, or 5 of them, but at the end of the day, it's like you have to plunge eventually. Like, you're a winning team. You can't rely on all these draft picks to come in and try to do something. You got to use them to get you closer to get over the hump, and that's what they did. So shout out the Knicks, man. And for the Nets, like I said, man, the Nets are playing a real shrewd game because they also were able to do another deal with the Rockets in which they basically got some of the picks that they got from the James Harden trade. They got it back, basically. So I'm gonna read a little short article from Wojnarowski, ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. This is according to him, fair use. I'm reading article from ESPN by Adrian Wojnarowski just to report the story, fair use. So, quote unquote, according to Woj, the Brooklyn Nets completed a massive overhaul of the franchise roster, trading their best player, MIKAL Bridges, to the New York Knicks, sources told ESPN on Tuesday, and landing a deal with the Houston Rockets to return the franchise's first-round picks they lost in the James Harden trade. That's what I just mentioned. After teetering in the post-Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving windows between pursuing the playoffs and the draft lottery, the Nets declared a direction and suddenly have 16 first-round picks available through 2031, including 4 selections in the starry 2025 NBA draft, next year's draft, with Harper, Cooper Flag, all these dudes coming out next year. The Nets, this Wojnarowski. The Nets were listening to offers from several teams on Bridges, but his desire to play with his 3 former Villanova teammates on a championship contender and the Knicks' confidence they could keep him on term gave the New York the confidence they finally needed to unload its array of draft picks into a major trade, sources said. Nets general manager Sean Marks and Knicks president Leon Rose escalated discussions quickly Tuesday afternoon and evening, and New York ultimately overwhelmed the marketplace with 4 unprotected first-round picks, 2025, 2027, 2029, and 2031, and a protected 2025 first-round pick via the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Knicks unprotected 2028 pick. Swap and 2025 Brooklyn second-round selection, sources said. Almost simultaneously, the Nets were engaged in talks with Houston on getting back the franchise's 2025 and 2026 first-round picks for Phoenix's 2025 and 2027, and the chance to receive the 2029 first-round pick as part of a swap if it's the most favorable of Dallas, Houston, and Phoenix first. And it goes on and on, says some more, but you get the gist of it. It was a great trade for both teams. The Nets clearly was in a situation where, you know, they were like in that middle section where you're not completely horrible, but you have no chance of contending. So they just gotta, you know, unload and start the rebuild process. So that's what they started doing. And the Knicks, they took advantage of the opportunity. You know, both sides wanted that to happen. The Bridges side and the Knicks, they wanted to bring, you know, those Nova guys back together. So they made it happen, man. Now, as far as the impact of this trade, I feel like it's getting slept on. I feel like it's being undersold by the media. I heard Paul Pierce earlier, and usually I don't wait till this long to report on nothing like this, but I found myself listening to opinions earlier. I just was, you know, kept getting more intrigued by the opinions of people. Like, you know, some people was like, you know, so it pushes the needle, you know, slightly, but it's not a big deal. You know, he's not like he's a superstar. And I feel like we all, as a basketball community, I thought we was all over that little superstar stuff. Like, it's not all about just getting a bunch of superstars to win. Sometimes it's about creating a very well-rounded team and put pieces together that actually fits and make a great team. Not about just putting some great fucking players together and think they're going to win. Ask the Phoenix Suns about that. So I feel like it's being undersold, man, because Bridges is a winning player, and the Knicks didn't need too much more to get over the hump, to be honest, man. If you look at a roster right now, if they bring back Hartenstein and OG, right, the star lineup projected would be Brunson, Bridges, OG, Randall, and Mitchell Robinson, I guess, or Hartenstein. And then that would have a bench of DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and either Hartenstein or Mitchell. So that, then you got Deuce McBride and players like that that's shown, you know, to be valuable this year. So they will be looking very, very formidable in the East, man. So I feel like this move being slept on. I feel like MIKAL Bridges really puts them over the hump and makes them a clear-cut, legitimate title contender, man. The New York Knicks, in my eyes, look like they will be a legitimate title contender, especially if they bring back Hartenstein and OG. If they don't, you know, I have to see how they make up for that. But if they do, man, they looking like a real title contender, man. So, yeah, man, that's my thoughts on the MIKAL Bridges trade to the New York Knicks from the Brooklyn Nets. It's your boy Rico. Appreciate y'all from tapping in, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment, subscribe. I love the back and forth in the comment section. You know, give me a like and a subscription. I definitely appreciate that. You know, every like, every comment, all the traffic through my channel, you know, gives me a chance to spread my channel out to other pages and stuff, man. And, you know, just have more people rocking with your boy Rico. So anything y'all do, I appreciate it all. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good shit. Your boy Rico. Till next time, make it y'all best time. Till next time. Y'all know what it is. Peace.